had a C-section. No one told me that healing after a C-section would be like this. Here are 5 things no one told me about recovering from a cesarean birth. And when people came to visit, they would always say, "Oh, wow, you need to rest a bit more. Must be sore there, right?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, it's sore here." But what no one told me was that the pain was also in my abdomen, in my back, in my shoulders, in my neck. This is something I've struggled with my entire life, but especially after my C-section, it took me a long time to heal. And every time I'd see people, they would always say, "Be gentle with your heart, and never forget you are doing an amazing job. Oh wow, you look great. You lost all the baby weight already," or "You look even better than before you were pregnant." And it made me feel so bad because I didn't lose the baby weight right away. I didn't bounce back to working out right away. I didn't bounce back to my regular activities right away. And that's okay. We all heal at different speeds. It doesn't matter how fast you lose the baby weight or how quickly you get back into shape. What matters is that you're taking care of yourself and your baby. I have a hard time asking for help. I feel like I need to do everything myself, but I think that's probably why I was in so much pain for so long. I didn't want to admit that I needed help. I didn't want to admit I was struggling, but we have to ask for help. We have to let people help us. That's how we heal, both physically and emotionally. I felt like someone was stabbing me in the side all the time. And then I realized it's because my body is trying to heal a major wound. And the thing is, when you're healing from a vaginal birth, your body has a little bit more time to prepare for that. With a C-section, it's such a shock to the system. So no matter where you feel pain, it's normal. The pain isn't just at the scar. The truth is, it's not just the incision that hurts. I was in so much pain after my C-section. But what no one tells you is that you bleed just as much. I was in a diaper for a week because I was bleeding in that area, and nobody said to me that was going to happen. So if you're having a C-section, make sure to have plenty of pads in your hospital bag. You still bleed like a vaginal birth? Many new moms are shocked that bleeding still happens. No one talks about the mental health aspect of recovering from a C-section. I think because we're so focused on the physical healing, but you have to give yourself time to grieve the birth experience that you didn't have. You have to grieve the birth story that you'll never have, and you have to grieve the loss of your body. I gave birth in an emergency, so I didn't get to hold my baby right away. I was separated from my baby while I was healing, but it wasn't hard for me to bond with her in those first few days. And then when I got home, I was in so much pain. Sometimes I felt like I wasn't a good mom because I couldn't even hold my baby for long. And then when my stitches came out, I felt a bit of relief. And then when I finally got to hold her, it was so painful. Every time she would latch on and start nursing, I would wince because the pain was so intense. But I think the hardest part was missing my mom. Even when people close to me came over to check in on me mentally, I blocked out. Everyone assumed that I was healing fine because I didn't talk about it. But it is so important to talk about the emotional side effects of birth because they are just as real and they can be just as painful. Emotional recovery is real and it's hard. Asking for help is part of healing. Your strength isn't measured by speed, and recovery looks different for everyone. Some people bounce back from a C-section faster than others. If you're watching this and healing after a C-section, I see you. Be kind to your body.